Hey YouTube, it's Nicole Moore, and I'm coming to you with a real serious video. No jokes, all jokes aside. YouTube is supposed to be a platform where you can come on and share your thoughts, stories. You can do skits, you can review videos, you can review TV shows, movies. Honestly, it's supposed to be a fun place to come and just be creative. But late last night, or should I say, in the wee hours of the morning, there was an incident that happened not too far from me, honestly, and it's pretty scary. I was already really reluctant on jumping down from the bushes in the beef sector and making comments on people's, videos and stuff, or in their live chats or whatever. And because it it the evolution of how negative it's become has was just so fast, right? When I started listening, it was just some beefs, just little, words here and there, people just going in on each other. It was all for YouTube. It was just on video. Then all of a sudden, people started doxing people and bringing up their personal life, taking it off of YouTube, and finding out where people live and where they work, showing up to their jobs and interviewing people in their families and things like that. And I think that's crazy, right? So late last night, we in the wee hours of the morning, I would say, in a different sector called the black sector, that's kind of bleeding over into the beef sector and vice versa. There is a content creator called Grown Folks TV and a content creator that goes by the name of Cookie Monsterr. Well, they had some words, and apparently they still live in the same. They still live like they live in the same city, same state, close enough to each other. And I don't know why and how it progressed from going from just making videos or doing live chats about one another to she shows up to his house. Now, mind you, she shows up to his house, but but she's in, like, her, it was as if she got so mad right then and there. She decided to go over to his house, and, like, I don't know what she thought she was going to do. Well, that mess kind of escalated. He came out with his pistol, and she might have had something on her person. She had like her robe on and some slippers and a pocketbook or whatever. And nobody knows what was in the pocketbook, but we could clearly see that Grown Folks TV was about that life, and he was going to defend himself if he needed to, because you're showing up at his house. And I just feel like, I don't condone either one of them, because the trash talk must have been so severe that they just felt like, okay, we got to now see each other in person. And woman against man, I'm never going to be for that. Man against woman, I'm never going to be for that. And I think that whatever it was could have been discussed at a decent hour with a mediator if it was all that serious. But they decided to take it to the max level, and somebody could have got hurt. Okay, so my thing is this: if you're a new content creator or somebody that has been on YouTube for a long time but just recently started making videos or whatever, it is a scary place to try to um exist, you know. If you have an opinion and you kind of want to share that opinion, but somebody else disagrees, and now you find yourself in some sort of a beef, it's ridiculous. Um, y'all gotta really be careful. It's really not that serious. It's just YouTube. It should not affect your day to day. You should not be worried about somebody calling your job. You should not be worried about, your house and pictures and photos of your house being posted. Like, you shouldn't be worried about stuff like that. It's not that serious. Okay? You shouldn't be talking about people's kids. Like, beef, but beef a different way. Like, shit should be funny. It should be fun. It's not that serious. I don't want to lose my life. I'm not showing up to your house. I'm not showing up to some street to fight. We're grown ass people. And I just don't understand why we don't act like it. Some of us. Get it together, people. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is it worth it? You could have died. You could go to jail for some words. You know, there was a similar situation with VS, a content creator on in the beef sector named VS, Susie, and she was minding her own business at a restaurant eating, and someone approached her. Now, she started out doing the right thing by walking away. I believe she was the one who walked away, but then unfortunately she came back. Or it was the other lady who walked away, and then, you know, Susie wound up chasing after her. I don't know how it happened, but the end result was she had a court case. She had a court case, and she was banned from being on YouTube for 3 years. And the problem with that is that YouTube was her main source of income. So it's like, is it worth it, people? Like, get it together. Like, this shit is supposed to be fun. And if it's not fun anymore, then it's not for you anymore. Find something else to do.